Hello, my name is Jared and I am a Master Mason in the state of Mississippi in the United States of America. And I have not made a video on this channel for some time, and I'm starting to sound like a broken record, so I'm probably not going to mention that anymore. The fact of the matter is I have a full-time job, a large family, and a business that I'm trying to run, so it's a hard thing for me to try to sit down and make these videos. And to top it all off, I have been elected for 2014 as the Worshipful Master for our lodge. And thumbs up for my wife, who decided that since I had been elected and installed as a Worshipful Master in my lodge, that I needed an awesome hat for my own use as the Worshipful Master. And I just love this short top hat, it's great. And also for the Past Master ring that she got me. She's a great person. Sweetheart, I appreciate you supporting me in all my endeavors, and I hope that you feel that I support you in all of yours as well. So there's been a lot happening. So I want to just catch up on a few things. Number one, in trying to catch back up with the channel, I've realized that we have surpassed 100 subscribers. I want to thank you all for your interest in Masonry, for your interest in this channel, and for subscribing even though there haven't been any new updates to the channel. So thank you for your interest. The second thing is that we are actively preparing for our 150th anniversary for our lodge. Our lodge was chartered on January 30th, 1864. And we are about to celebrate that 150th anniversary. Yes, I know that date is past, but scheduling being what it is. And in doing that, there's been a lot of research being done on our past masters and decisions on how we're going to present the history of our lodge and so forth. And it's made me think about something that I want to share with you today. Don't be so interested in propagating Masonry that you lose sight of those who have gone before you. We're standing on the shoulders of giants, as it were. We have 150 years worth of past masters. 150 years worth of degrees and brothers joining Masonry that decided that it was important enough in their life that they wanted to keep the work going forward. And as we sit back and contemplate what we're going to do in our lodge, we decided that for our 150th anniversary, the best thing we could do is hold an open lodge so that families could attend as well and honor our past masters of our lodge. And we have a presentation. I'm not going to go into all the details with that. But in trying to send out communication to everybody and let them know what was coming, we discovered that there were several living past masters who have been suspended for non-payment of dues. And that kind of hit me a little bit. It made me wonder what takes a man to the point where he's willing to accept the election of being the master of a lodge to then deciding that he is not going to pay his dues for an upcoming year. And I think those are the people that you just can't live without. Those are the people who have the experience, the knowledge, the way of living about their regular life that attracts people to Masonry. And it's been very difficult to try to locate those brethren, to find what their current address is and other contact information. And it struck me that as much as we can sit back and celebrate 150 years worth of Masonry and what it means for our lodge to still be around, how can we wave a flag if we've also lost these important brethren? And not important just because they're past masters, but important because they are our brothers. And so I just want to take a step away from the lessons of the ritual of Masonry and make sure that we do not lose track of being brothers, that we don't lose track of that brotherhood and what it means to connect with each other. We have a lot of people that join our lodge, not just because they're interested in Masonry, but because they like the fellowshipping that we have in our lodge. They like all of the camaraderie, if you will, that takes place before, during, and after our lodge meetings. They feel at home, is the way it's been expressed to me, when they're at lodge. Now, of course, they don't mean they feel at home as in their house with their family. is something apart from that. They mean that as far as the brotherhood goes, as far as their lodge, that feels like home to them. And so they come there to fellowship with us, because we don't just meet once a month and hold a degree once in a blue moon. We meet every single week, no matter what. Whether we have a degree to do or we're just there to be with each other, we're there every single week. And I think that if we can make sure that we don't lose track of those who went before us, we can always make sure that there's going to be people interested in years to come. Thank you all for being a part of this channel. It means a lot to me that you're interested. I'm still trying to go through the Scottish Rite program, the Master Craftsman program. I took a bit of a break over the Christmas holiday. I submitted a test. Of course, everybody at the Scottish Rite Temple was, I'm sure, on a holiday with their families as well. And by the time I got the test back, then it was, well, back to work and busy, busy, busy. So I need to get back on that, but I'm on test 4 now. So I'm over halfway through the program. And still enjoying it. Still want to move forward and get to program 2 and 3, because I just can't wait to find all the details that are in there. Every time that I read something in the Scottish Rite monitor and ritual, I learn something new. I understand something a different way, and I think that's, you know, the same way that we need to approach things in the Blue Lodge. Just because you have listened to or given a degree X number of times, each time that you're there, you need to see what else can you take away just a little bit more, so that you yourself don't become stagnant. Thank you all for watching. See you next time.